Hey USYers, it's me, Will Landman, Metney USY and founder USY Facts. I'm here with CRUSY USY Regional President Ilana Kramer. Thanks so much for doing this interview.
Hey, well, no problem. Thanks so much for having me.
So why did you want to be Regional President?
Well, over the course of high school, CRUSY has just given me a lot in terms of friendships and experiences at conventions. So I figured it was time to give back to the region that had given me so much. And I felt like I could do that by being regional president. Also, a lot of the ideas that I had to be on board fit in the category of president. So I figured if I wanted to get my ideas and finish them as well as I could, I would do them as president.
So what was it like to hear your name announced as the winner for your position?
I was ecstatic. I was really ready to jump into the year and start on all my goals. I was also really excited to see who else CRUSY elected as regional board. And I was really happy with the outcome. I love my board, and they've been working really hard on everything so far. It was really exciting to hear my name announced, and I was really good friends with the board before me, so it was nice to spend time with them and board bonding and stuff. It was nice.
So what has your involvement been in your region?
I was really involved on a chapter level for the first few years of high school. My freshman year, I was freshman representative. My sophomore year, I was MEMCAT on chapter board, and last year I was president for my chapter, Park USY. And both my sophomore and junior year, I was on CRUSY RGB as freshman programmer, which is a CRUSY RGB position, which helps unite the freshman class so they really learn to get along and they get excited about the next 4 years in high school together. And a lot of my friends make fun of me because I'm known as that girl who loves the freshmen now. And I always say that if I had lost regional president, I would have applied to be freshman programmer for the third year in a row. And I liked it because I really got to know 2 grades of freshman classes, and it was really nice. And then last year when it came time to decide what to run for on board, I thought it was time to run for president.
So what are you most excited for this year?
I'd say I'm most excited to spend my last year with my grade of the USY. I spent a lot of time getting to know these people. They're most of my close friends in the world. And I'm really excited just to have an amazing last year with them in CRUSY. Also, as president, on board, I'm really excited to finish Send a Kid to CRUSY, which was one of my goals. CRUSY has always had a regional scholarship fund for those who apply based on financial aid, and my main goal for this year was to make that much more accessible to anyone who needed it. And I contacted all past presidents and sent out a letter to them asking for scholarship funds and for any donation that they were able to give. And they recently got back to me, and I've gotten a lot of money back, which is going to be really helpful at future conventions so people can start coming to convention without thinking about money.
That's awesome. So what is something unique about your region?
Well, I'd say that Ruach is something that CRUSY definitely sticks out with. We take Ruach very seriously. It's also an RGB position to lead Ruach. We do it Friday night after Kabbalat Shabbat and after dinner. We do it after lunch Saturday afternoon. We have Slow Ruach or Sloach Saturday night. And then after our Saturday night programming, we have another Ruach session led by the seniors. It's a lot of fun. Everyone gets really into it. A lot of people lose their voices during it. It's just a crazy time at convention where everyone, all the underclassmen are standing on chairs at the outside and all the upperclassmen are standing around tables. And then the Ruach co-chairs and our Relette are in the middle. And everyone's just screaming and making weird jokes and being silly and goofy, and it's just a lot of fun.
So what are some of the traditions your region has?
Some of them happen a lot during Kabbalat Shabbat. Twice during Kabbalat Shabbat, all the girls and boys get up and start dancing around the synagogue, and then we get into a little competition between girls and boys for who can keep singing Yai Dai Dais longer. And then the boys will pause, and then the girls will keep going, and then the girls will pause, and the boys will keep going, and it goes on for a while. And we might bug the congregation a little bit by doing it, but it's something that we have a lot of fun with, and we really like it. Also, something else that's unique about CRUSY is at the end of Ruach, we have a tradition called There Once Was a Wizard. And I know that some other regions used to do it. And it's something that CRUSY's stuck with. And we have a little wizard hat that's here. And it says CRUSY, and the pin says, CRUSY has Ruach. And
awesome.
the president sings There Once Was a Wizard at the end of every Ruach session, and it's like a nice way to end Ruach. And it ends with, and then the wizard came to CRUSY to come to get some Ruach.
So what was it like to take over for DJ, and did he give you any advice that you can share with us?
Yeah, he definitely gave me some advice. DJ is one of my closest friends, and so I got to watch him be president a lot last year, and I really saw what he did, and he helped me a lot whenever I'm going through something that I'm not so sure how to handle. When I was elected, he told me that I should always just go with my gut instinct, because he said that most of the time I would be right with whatever I felt and my gut was right. Also, the fact that he's still in USY as international president definitely helps, because he's there to help me all the time, because it's part of his job. It's not just like he's there being a friend for me. But I know that once he's off international board, like, it won't stop. He'll still be there if I ever need him with anything. He's been great.
So what's one of the most important aspects of USY leadership to you?
I would say listening to your region. If people in your region have suggestions, it's probably going to help your region in the long run, because everything that you're doing is to make sure that they have fun. So if you listen to their suggestions, you'll most likely make sure that they're having fun.
So what's one of your favorite events in CRUSY?
Last year we had a TO program, and we played glow-in-the-dark tag, and it was really fun. It's probably one of my favorite USY memories. We were divided by grades, and everyone was given a glow stick. We turned off the lights, and we were in like this wooden room with like wooden boards as a floor. It was kind of sketchy, but it was really fun, and we chased each other around with glow sticks, and no one ended up keeping score by the end. We were all just kind of chasing each other around this huge room carrying glow sticks, and it was a lot of fun. Also, last year, people started getting a little, they weren't so happy with having a Saturday night dance every week, every convention, so we started switching it up, and last year we went to a bounce house.
That's cool.
Yeah, it sounds a little childish, but it was really fun. And those people who still wanted to dance were still allowed to dance because there was still music playing. It was a lot of fun.
So if you could describe USY in one sentence, what would it be?
I think I would say that USY is definitely a comfort zone for anyone who lets it be a part of their life. It's definitely a place where I was always able to be myself, and all my friends were able to be themselves. And no one in USY really is there to judge anyone. Everyone's just there to have a good time and be friends, so.
What will you miss the most about USY when you graduate?
I'll definitely miss my friends the most. The friendships I've made in USY, they're my closest friends today. My best friends came out of USY, and I don't know what I'm going to do without them next year.
If you could describe your region in one word, what would it be?
So I've asked a lot of kids from CRUSY this, because we always try to summarize our region in one word. And I got, of course you get amazing, fantastic, magical, life-changing. A lot of the times we get super mega awesome, foxy hot. But the word I would describe would say home, because it's home to a lot of people. It's where everyone feels comfortable. It's where everyone wants to be at the end of the day. It's just a great place to be.
So what is your advice to people interested in running for a regional position?
I would definitely say that it's a lot of work. But if it's something that you truly love, then it's definitely worth pursuing. I knew that I was expecting a lot of work, but with the added things that I've taken on, and with all of my board positions, goals, and everyone just working their hardest, it's a lot of work to do. But if you really care about the future of your region and you're really dedicated, then it'll all work out for the best.
So finally, what are you most excited for at IC?
I'm really excited to see my friends. I'm excited to see everyone I met at spring boards and fall boards, my camp friends who I haven't seen in a while. And I'm probably most excited to come with the 25 other CRUSY kids who are going to IC and interact with all the other regions and have a great week in Philly.
Thanks so much, Alana. This was really wonderful, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. It was nice talking to you, Will.